Hello, I'm Rick Hessick. The video you're about to see is a collection of a series of clips from local television news broadcast of the Algonquin Regional High School THawks baseball seasons for 2006 and 2007. On June 17, 2006, the Tomahawks won the Massachusetts Division I state championship. In June of 2007, the Tomahawks returned to the championship and were defeated. However, it was a very well-played game and rare for Massachusetts high school teams to make that trip 2 consecutive years. The video is raw and unedited because I wanted to capture all of the broadcast footage for the early evening and late evening news on those days. Sometimes the late evening news is more in-depth. Also, the Worcester TV station at the time would broadcast a season wrap-up which covered all of the sports at Central Mass high school level for each season. They did a great job. These players possessed 3 qualities that are necessary to succeed in baseball: attitude, commitment, and desire. Very important qualities to possess if you want to exceed. If you see any of these men today, please congratulate them. They accomplished something that most young baseball players could only hope for. And they did a great job. So sit back, enjoy the video. It's about 30 minutes. I think you'll enjoy it. And thank you.
Algonquin and St. John's, top of the first, no score. Rob Nicholas goes down and golfs one into right. Andy Reddington scores 1-0 THawks. Top of the 5th. St. John's going for the pickoff. Ball gets stuck in Q's glove. Neil Hessick safe at second. 2 batters later. Dave Taggart. He was the hero in the semis. He ropes one into left. Hessick being waved around. Hessick is safe, and it's 2-0 Algonquin. Top of the 6th now. Greg Riley leading things off for the THawks with a bomb to left. That one's going to go to the wall. And Riley is in with a double. And Riley, alert on the base paths. Pitch gets away, and Riley is taken off for third. And he's now 90 feet away. Then with 2 outs, Hessick coming up big. Grounder deep to the hole and short. Riley scores. 3-0 THawks. RBI single for Hessick. Algonquin wins the D1 final 4-3. Believe it or not, the high school playoffs continuing. Tonight we have state semifinal baseball games, and like they used to say in the old days, go west, young man. Go west. 2 local teams doing just that. Algonquin, Amherst, Pelham Division I state semis. That's Sean Murphy. He's starting the game for the Gonk. First batter of the game is Neil Hessick. And Hessick giving the cowhide a joyride. Great diving effort in left. Hessick on his horse, never breaking stride. He hits second, going for third. How about a leadoff triple? That is the way to start the game. Two batters later, first and third. Matt Jordan lifts one into left center. Hessick tagging. Rock chalk THawk. Algonquin is up 1-0. Bottom of the first now. How about some defense? Sinking liner. Rob Nicholas coming on and making a sensational diving grab to end the inning. Murphy on the mound 2 days after pitching 3 scoreless innings of relief versus St. John's, and he gets the strikeout to end the second inning. Top of the third. 2 outs. Nicholas putting a charge into one. Looks like a Tiger Woods tee shot at the U.S. Open at Winged Foot. Nicholas motoring around and sliding in to third, safe. Greg Riley then. Ground ball to second. Remember, there are 2 outs. Throw to first is dropped. Riley is safe. Nicholas scores. 2-0 THawks. They're going to celebrate a little bit, and why not? Spencer Shumway buckling down in the fourth, getting Hessick swinging. Bottom of the fourth. First and third for Amherst Pelham. Shumway doing it with the bat. Blast to center. Brian Hayes coming in to score to make it 2-1. Center fielder just lost it in the lights. 2 balls tonight were lost in the lights for Algonquin. Next batter, Stephen Faga. Bullet to short. Brutal hop. Nate Roberts scores, tying the game up at 2. Last count, we got 4-2 Algonquin in the bottom of the 8th. Remember, they play 9 innings. 4-2 Algonquin, bottom of the 8th.
The Worcester Tornadoes are home for a big series, and Andy Lacombe joins us live from Hanover Insurance Park in Worcester. Andy, what's it all about?
Well, Scott, Tornadoes taking on the Quebec Capitals this evening, a team that they last saw when they won the Can-Am League Championship a year ago in the fall. Now, other championships being handed out this weekend, and that's the State Baseball Championship. We begin with baseball tonight. And Algonquin Regional, what a year it's been for Algonquin. THawks looking for the first baseball state title in school history. Bottom second, Dan White just mowing them down. White cruising through the lineup early. The pitcher in control. White has been a workhorse. Top of the fourth, THawks get the bats going. Bases loaded. Rob Nicholas is smashed to left center. That would plate Andy Reddington and Matt Jordan. Algonquin takes an early 2-0 lead. The THawks, perhaps a shocker over St. John's Prep. White holding down the Prep. Gets Peter O'Toole swinging. White had 7 strikeouts through 4 innings. Top of the 5th, and the THawks would continue. After 2 walks, Graham Henningsen, the gapper to left center. Nicholas coming around to score. Greg Riley, the catcher, he knows something about state titles. He's coming around to score. Algonquin, they lead 6-0. Now, St. John's Prep would cut the lead to 6-5 in the 9th. Neil Hessick on in relief, and he mows him down 1-2-3. Gets Matt Smith swinging to end the game. Rock chalk T-Hawk. The Algonquin Tomahawks have won their first ever state baseball title.
I can't even explain it. Can't put words in my mouth. It was just unbelievable. Guys fought hard tonight, and it was great. It's unbelievable. I don't even know. It hasn't even hit me yet.
This team worked unbelievably hard from January 1st till now. You know, we've been working all year. Just unbelievable effort, and it finally paid off. I'm glad for this team.
For grabs at Lasher Park in Lowell today. We begin in Division 1, and St. John's Prep battling Algonquin. The Eagles' Matt Smith with a pitch to Graham Henningsen. And number 14 just gets it over the head of the shortstop into left field. It'll score Rob Nicholas, and behind him comes Greg Riley. On the mound for the Tomahawks, you're going to have Neil Hessick. And watch what happens here. Kicks and fires and fans Smith to end it as Algonquin wins the D1 title with a 6-5 win.
Oh, it feels great, boy. It's great. Waited 19 years for this, so great experience.
It was just unbelievable. Guys fought hard tonight, and it was great. It's unbelievable. I don't even know. It hasn't even hit me yet. It's been great.
In Division 2. Brad Gallagher on the mound for the Pioneers. Rob Nicholas, opposite field single. Andy Reddington scores. THawks lead 1-0 after 1. This is the showdown in Division I. Bottom of the first, Neil Hessick pitching for the THawks. Tyler Ferguson foul tip into the mitt, end the inning. Hessick outstanding on the mound early. And Hessick getting some defense behind him. Kevin Quarento with the drive to center. Rob Nicholas tracking it down. That prevented extra bases. Nice catch from Nicholas. Top of the third. Gallagher, curveball. Gets Greg Riley looking. T-Hawks still up 1-0. Top 50 Hawks on the board. Again, here, Dave Taggart. The single left. Hessick coming around. Hessick will score. 2-0 Algonquin. So we move now to the top of the 6th inning. Runners in second and third. Hessick helping himself out. Little infield single. Riley scores. 3-0 T-Hawks. Joe Green on the mound for the Pioneers. He is greeted by Andy Reddington, who slaps a single to left. Graham Henningsen scores. It's 4-0 Algonquin. Bottom of the 6th, mighty Joe Young. Grounded to first for St. John's. Hessick can't handle the throw to first. Nick DeProspero scores. St. John's cuts the lead to 3. St. John's, bottom of the 7th. Here come the Pioneers. Andrew Sinibaldi, big double to the wall in left center. Dan Heavey scores. John Perrin being waved around. Here he comes. Close play at the plate, but he is safe. St. John's trails by 1. It's 4-3 Algonquin. They play 9, remember, in Division I. Sean Murphy into pitch. Hessick moved to center. Garrett Smith with the deep fly to center. Hessick makes the play, and he fires a bullet to Dave Taggart at third. For the out, they double him up. They kill the rally. Algonquin escapes, still leading 4-3. Bottom of the 8th, Joe Young fouling off the pitch. Tough play for the catcher, but Greg Riley makes a great play. He goes down, but that's a big out to get Young. Murphy would end the 8th by freezing Troy Zawadski. 4-3 Algonquin after 8. So we move now to the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. Murphy gets Smith swinging. The Tomahawks go crazy. They win the Division I district title with the upset win over St. John's, 4-3.
The win was just great because St. John's, great team. We got out in front, which is key. We needed to get our mentality up. We were all hyped up. That was great. We had some great plays in the infield, great plays all around. We had good, solid pitching. Murph pitched a great 3 innings, shutout, just lights out. It was a great job.
I've been waiting this for 4 years. I haven't faced St. John's since I was a freshman, and I have the highest respect for these guys. But I mean, we just took it to them today. We gave no mercy.
Algonquin, the Central West champ, taking on Amherst Pelham now, staying in the state semis at Zott Park in Chicopee. First batter, Neil Hessick, greets Amherst pitcher Spencer Shumway with a bomb to left center, just out of the reach of left fielder. Hessick would scoot his way all the way over to third with a stand-up triple. Hessick can do it all. 2 batters later, Matt Jordan, deep fly to center. Deep enough to score Hessick. He will tag and trot across with the game's first run. 1-0 Tomahawks. Algonquin with some fantastic defense early. Line drive to left. Rob Nicholas scooting in, and he makes the diving acrobatic catch to end the inning. Bottom of the 2nd, Sean Murphy, 2 days removed from the relief appearance against St. John's, and he gets the strikeout here. Some serious arms at Algonquin. Top 3rd, Nicholas doing it with the bat as well. Crushing one. Deep drive to left. There's no fence, so you can run forever. And Nicholas is going to run all the way to 3rd. It's another triple, a 2-out triple. Nicholas is in safely. Next batter, Greg Riley. He knows something about state titles. He has the grounder to second base. Tim Stillings' throw is off the mark. Nicholas scores. Riley hustling all the way is safe. T-Hawks lead 2-0 after 2.5. So we move now to the top of the 4th. Shumway bearing down. Gets the strikeout and gets the Hurricanes' first 1-2-3 inning. Amherst trying to mount the rally. Bottom of the 4th. Runners on 1st and 3rd for Amherst. Deep drive to center. Hessick. Trouble with the lights at Zott. Brian Hayes comes on to score. THawks lead cut to 2-1. There's only one out in the inning. So Amherst is fired up. Next batter. Grounder to second. Grounder to short, rather. Picked up on a wicket hop. Nate Roberts scores for Amherst, and we're tied at 2. So Murphy putting an end to it, bearing down to the Amherst momentum. Big strikeout. Algonquin would score 2 in the 6th and another one in the 9th. They win this one 5-2. They advance to their first state title since '98 with the win. So here we go. Could Algonquin complete the St. John's sweep? It's Algonquin and the Prep in Lowell in the state Division I title final. THawks in search of their first state title. And it's Danny White pitching, and he gets Robert Noe swinging. 3 Ks through 2 for White. Top of the 3rd, Algonquin looking to get the bats going, and White with a deep drive. Look, a great catch, though, from Matt Sullivan for the Prep. Deepest part of the park at LeLasher Field. He robs White. Top of the 4th, THawks do get the bats going. Bases loaded. Rob Nicholas with the smash to the gap in left center. Andrew Reddington, Matt Jordan, they come on to score. It's 2-0, Algonquin. Next batter is Greg Riley. Grounded to short. Sean O'Hara has it, throws a little wild. Dave Taggart coming on to score. It's 3-0, THawks. More from Algonquin, more from the bats. Graham Henningsen. Henningsen gets himself an infield single. Nicholas scores. Rock chalk THawk. It's 4-0 Algonquin after 3.5. So the bottom of the 4th, Danny White keeping down the Eagles. He gets Peter O'Toole swinging. 7 strikeouts for White through 4. So we move now, top 5th, more from the Tomahawks. After 2 walks, Henningsen with the gapper to left center. Nicholas, he scores. Riley will score. Algonquin stunning the Prep. It's 6-0 at this point. Hold everything though. The Prep strong. Bottom of the 6th, they claw their way back into the game. Neil Hessick is in for White. Noe with the fielder's choice for 3rd. Jeff DiCarlo scores. And the Eagles, singing Hotel California, cut the lead to 6-3. On the bottom of the 8th now, the Prep still fighting. DiCarlo the bomb to center. Just out of the reach here of Nicholas. Nobody out, and there's a triple to begin the rally, perhaps for the Eagles. Next batter, O'Toole. Grounded to shortstop here. Matt Jordan, strong throw, but O'Toole beats it. It's a single. DiCarlo scores 6-4, Tomahawks. Pressure now, 2 on in the 8th. Alex Blair, line driver left. Kevin Brown comes up with an outstanding running catch to rob Blair of extra bases. Big play for the Tomahawks. But the Prep not done. O'Toole stealing 3rd. Riley's throw, short, gets by Taggart. O'Toole scores. And that cuts the Algonquin lead to 6-5, and we go to the 9th. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, Hessick gets Matt Smith swinging. Algonquin stuns St. John's Prep 6-5. It's their first baseball state title in school history.
I can't even explain it. Can't put words in my mouth. It was just unbelievable. Guys fought hard tonight, and it was great. It's unbelievable. I don't even know. It hasn't even hit me yet.
This team worked unbelievably hard from January 1st till now. You know, we've been working all year. Just unbelievable effort, and it finally paid off. I'm glad for this team.
You know, the talk around town about St. John's Prep was a huge powerhouse and we were going to win, we were going to lose. But you know what? We proved them wrong. And the way we went up, we scored 6 runs on these guys. It was a great feeling. We went up early. That was just the best. That was so good.
It's been such an emotional, tournament, because every game we're fighting, every game we're it's 1 run, it's, and you don't know what's going on, and it's just, it's been a tremendous tournament. And we had to earn this trip, I tell you that. All right.
What a year for Algonquin, and what a year here in the spring sports season. We thank
Division I. District finals, Algonquin looking for their second straight district crown, taking on upset-minded Milford. Milford was the team that had the biggest roll of momentum going in district play. Neil Hessick on the hill for the Tomahawks. Neil Hessick on fire. 2 strikeouts to open the game. Milford ace, Bryant Johnson. What'd he throw? 600 innings in the postseason? He gets a strikeout. So we're scoreless through 3. Bottom of the 4th, Johnson getting the strikeout, but the ball gets away. Andy Reddington alertly running to first. So he's safe at first. Same inning. 2 outs now. Graham Henningsen tattoos one into left. Robbie Nicholas scores. Algonquin taking a 1-0 lead. Opportunistic baseball from the THawks. Top of the 5th, runner on first. Dan Lynch, the frozen rope down to second to Kevin Brown, and that gets the out to end the inning. Top 6, Hessick getting stronger as the game goes on. Hessick strikes out the side in the 6th. THawks maintain their 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 6th, rather. THawks looking to get some insurance, bases loaded. Henningsen to the mound, throw is off. Reddington scores. Robbie Nicholas, he's out at the plate. THawks don't like it, but they do take a 2-0 lead. Fitzgibbon pitching to Siska. Pitch gets away. Dave Taggart coming home. He scores. 3-0 Algonquin. Steve Shattuck now on for the Scarlet Hawks. His pitch getting by as well. Walsh, the catcher, trying to get it. Henningsen scores. 4-0 Algonquin. After a 2 RBI single, put the THawks up 6-0. The hit parade continues. Neil Hessick unloading to left field. Long double. Dan Solis, come on down. He scores. Algonquin puts up 6 runs in the 6th inning to take a 7-0 lead. This was a close 1-0 game. THawks blowing the gate wide open. More from the THawks offense. Runners at the corners. Bottom of the 7th, Henningsen, the grounder to short. Throw to first for the double play is offline. Robbie Nicholas scores. 8-0 Algonquin. Top of the 8th now. The THawks are up 10-0 at this point. Hessick ending his day in style. Bringing the gas for the strikeout. He had 8 innings pitched. Hessick did not yield a run. Had 17 strikeouts. That is just dominance. Top of the 9th, John McKenna pitching for Algonquin. McKenna gets the strikeout. Algonquin defends their district title. They win 10-0 over Milford.
You know, it's awesome. I mean, we came out and these guys, you know, last seed in the tournament, and they just played an unbelievable whole tournament. I mean, beating St. John's, you know, 7-2, and coming here. I mean, they played us tough. We just, you know, finally gave it to them. We got the experience. I mean, we know what it takes to win and stuff, and we just got to, keep fighting. We know, we've been in every situation this year possible, so, we know how to come up on top.
I felt pretty good. I was a little nervous at the beginning, but I really settled down. My fastball was down, which really helped because when I leave it up, sometimes hitters can take advantage of it, but I really kept it down tonight so they weren't able to just go out there and rake, but I felt pretty good on the mound. I had good velocity, and my curveballs had a lot of bite. Being here last year against St. John's, one of the best teams around, definitely took a lot of pressure off. This year, Milford, they were the 13th seed, but I knew they were a good baseball team, but it definitely took a lot of pressure off considering that we were here last year.
Let's go, THawks on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So Algonquin and East Longmeadow in the Division I state semis. Rob Nicholas pitching for the THawks. Clandio Ferrantino, the single over Zach Siska. Mike Olson scores. 1-0 East Longmeadow in the first. Nicholas getting out of the inning, though, as he brings the heat. Nicholas hit 89 on the gun in the state final. Algonquin in the top of the 2nd. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Hessick grounds out to 3rd, but John McKenna scores, tying the game up at 1 apiece. Still in the top of the 2nd. Bases loaded. Nicholas delivers. Uncorks one deep to right field. Forget about that one. Up against the wall. Siska scores. Kevin Brown scores. Andy Reddington coming home. A bases clearing. 3 RBI triple for Nicholas. And the Tomahawks take a 4-1 lead. And they're not done. Dave Taggart rips one up the box. Nicholas scores. 5-1 Algonquin. Graham Henningsen's turn next. And he steps up and lines one sharply over the left fielder's head. Taggart coming all the way around from first. He scores. Algonquin's up 6-1. RBI double for Henningsen. Top of the fourth, and the Gonk adding to their lead. McKenna, opposite field power. Good effort out there in right field. Nicholas and Henningsen, both coming in to score. Algonquin's offense carrying the day. They advance to the state final with a 14-7 win. So, Neil Hessick on the hill as Algonquin goes for their second straight state title against Lincoln Sudbury. Bottom of the first, Hessick strong on the mound. Getting the strikeout. Hessick's counterpart, Kevin Scanlon, he's going to UMaine to pitch next year. He was also very tough. He gets the strikeout. Scanlon's first strikeout of the game. Top of the third, Dan Solis. The grounder to short. Throw to first. Can't be handled, and Solis alertly moving up to second and getting himself in scoring position. Runners now at the corners. Kevin Brown. Fly ball to center. Solis tagging, scoring. THawks up 1-0 after 2.5 innings. Bottom of the third, and LS responding. After a leadoff walk, Jack Larondo crushing one to center field over everyone. Matt Miller scores. Ties the game up at 1 apiece. It is a triple for Larondo. Same inning. Runners at second and third. Blake, the grounder to third. Dave Taggart can't handle it. Larondo scores. Eddie Blyler trying to score as well. Solis guns him down. LS is up 2-1 after 3. Lynch with a hard tag at the plate. On to the top of the fifth. LS still up 2-1. Andy Reddington bangs one up the middle. Brown going to third. THawks with runners at the corners and 1 out. Next batter is Robbie Nicholas, and he drills one into left. Brown scores and ties the game up at 2 apiece. Bottom of the fifth. Warriors with the bases loaded and no outs. Mike Wilson, the sac fly to center. Larondo tagging. He scores, and LS has a 3-2 lead. Both pitchers bearing down. Top of the sixth. Scanlon gets the strikeout to end the inning. Scanlon, he brought the heat. He also mixed his speeds well, had great location. Nasty curveball as well. Just a tough lefty. Hessick, another great game on the mound. Gets Blake to hit into the 6-4-3 twin killing. Hessick goes 7 innings, allows just 3 runs, and strikes out 7. So we move to the top of the ninth. THawks are down 3-2 still, looking to rally. Siska, deep drive to right field. Great effort by the right fielder. Off his glove at the track at the wall. And Siska has a leadoff double. After 2 outs. Pinch runner Mike Paland on third. Scanlon's 132nd pitch of the night. Gets the strikeout. Algonquin's dream season comes to a close. LS wins it 3-2. Still a great year for the THawks.
It's just a hell of a game. It was a pitcher's battle. We knew coming in that it was going to be a pitcher's duel and stuff, so we were just trying to get the first run, you know, just trying to stick with it. We knew that if it was a close game, we'd definitely have a great shot at it.
It seemed unreal once we got past the state semis. I really didn't realize that we were going to come back to Layla Shore Park and have another shot at this, because last year was amazing. It's kind of a Cinderella story in a sense, but now we proved that we're a good baseball team. We can get back here, so people should know that Algonquin baseball is a good program.
It was a great year for us, you know, to come all the way back with people, you know, pointing at us all year long. And I mean, to get back here 2 in a row, I don't know how many teams can get back here 2 times in a row. And, you know, we proved that we belong here both years, too. A lot of talk on Lincoln Sudbury, you know, all the players and the best pitcher in the state and everything else. And we played right with them.
Great year for Algonquin, and my thanks to all the coaches, athletic directors, and of course the players who made it another memorable season. I'm Kevin Shea. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great summer, and we'll see you again in the fall with the Friday Night Football Frenzy.